Do you ever feel completely stuck? Like, where you know what you want to do with your life, but you're too afraid to go all in on it? I'm an average Fortnite camp player, probably just like you. And also, I was just an average dude with a basic job. Nothing special or unusual. This year, however, something had to change. Because I'm documenting the real path to going pro, showing the unseen side of competing in Fortnite. Not just the fights in game, but also the ones that happen outside of it. This isn't another dramatic clickbait video. I'm not going to pretend that I went pro overnight, or bullshit you that it's possible. This channel is about the slow, realistic path to improvement and what actually works. Also, how your life outside of the game affects how you play inside of it.
Ja pier...
It's meant to show the slow and realistic transition to living the life of your dreams, even if it's quite miserable right now.
And I just quit my job today. I have depression, chronic anxiety disorder or something like that. I feel like shit. But somehow I feel like this is all about to change. And yeah, I just wanted to I don't know, record how I feel.
At first, this channel was supposed to show how I try to become the best while still working a normal job. But my life situation has drastically changed. Now I'm jobless, completely broke, depressed, during the process of therapy to cure my anxiety disorder.
The first is an abusive situation.
Basically searching for myself. So I decided that with nothing to lose, having just this setup that I'm editing this video on right now, I'm going all in after my dream, showing truly how much commitment it takes to become one of the best. If you're tired of being average like I am, and you're willing to chase something hard as a player, but also in life, trying to become better as a person, or maybe my story sounds interesting to you, then this series is definitely for you. For the past couple of years, I've played almost every single tournament Epic Games has hosted. But between them, I wasn't practicing properly. I knew what it actually takes to go pro, and I knew that I wasn't doing it.
Czekaj. Kurwa.
O kurwa. O kurwa. Nie pierdol. No tak kurwa close. Nie tak close. Nie tak close. Nie mamy. Przesada.
And yet, I stayed stuck. Not because I was lazy, but because I was living on autopilot. I was dealing with anxiety, perfectionism, and constantly being afraid of doing something wrong. So instead of committing fully, I avoided the work I had to do to get towards my dreams. It heavily affected both my life and my gameplay.
I missed the pump. Fuck. That was bro. What? Like. What the fuck? Bro, guys, I'm playing high. Huh?
In the current position of my life, I feel like it's now or never. I have to actually try before it's too late. Because you see, this video almost didn't exist. I've been trying to make it for over 6 months now. But why? Because I wanted it to be perfect. Yeah, perfect. Perfect story, perfect shots, perfect timing. Perfect everything, and that perfectionism stopped me from starting at all. However, this is about to change now. My name is Ember, and this is Path to Pro. A series where I document my journey to become as best as a player. How my brother and I train as a duo, and how I work on myself outside of the game to remove my mental limits. I don't know how much time it's about to take. I don't even know if I will succeed. But that's the point of all of it. And there is one thing that I do know for a fact. That a lot of gamers doubt themselves and have a very low self-esteem. I've been one of them for a very long time. And in some cases still am. That's why I want to spread this message, that you can change for the better. A message to someone who is like a younger version of me. Someone who thinks that unless you're born a certain way, you can't improve as a person. That only people with talent and good genetics can achieve great things. Which isn't true, but still, that belief made my life extremely sad and miserable. That's why I want you to see that improvement is achievable in anything you want, no matter the starting point and who you are. But also I want to prove it to myself, that I'm able to become someone I've always wanted to be. I want people to believe that you going for your dreams, even if you fail, is the best option. Because when you're trying, you're at least giving yourself a chance of actually winning. But if you're not even trying, your failure is guaranteed. So, you have a choice. Either try, and no matter if you fail, you gave it a shot, gained a lot of skills and knowledge, tried your best, knowing you've put as much effort as you could into it. Or you instantly choose to give up and live a life full of regret, never knowing for yourself if you were the one to make it. Asking yourself all this time, what if?
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
I'm not going to show you clickbait bullshit videos where I'm going pro in 1 week or anything like that. That's obviously unrealistic and only sounds nice. Me and my duo, we're taking this seriously. We're focusing on structured practice, clear game plans, improving both our mechanical skills and game knowledge, learning from our mistakes and the best knowledgeable people in this industry, further viewing pros and working with professional coaches.
That's a good question, Amber, that I'm gonna answer right now because this is a really interesting question and we can elaborate a lot about this question.
Trying to understand why certain things work or don't work. I've already learned a lot from coaching sessions, both paid and free content, and years of competing. And I am ready for way more. Excited to share everything that helps me with you guys. This channel isn't just about showing tournaments, highlights and scores. It's also about teaching, explaining decisions and sharing what actually helps us improve. Recently we've just finished the FNCS trials and that's what the next video is about, right after this first one. Now after this tournament, as we know what our biggest mistakes are, we have to build a realistic practice schedule around it, to fix our biggest weaknesses, so we can do better and better with every upcoming tournament.
The full process deserves its own video, and that's what's coming next.
But here is something important that I want to already share in this video.
Your personal life might affect the way you play, way more than you might think. Fear, self-doubt, lack of belief. If you ignore those, you're gonna hit your skill ceiling way faster than you might think, like I did. No matter how much you aim train your mechanics, or learn about the game, all those things don't matter if you don't believe in yourself.
This lack of confidence is going to make you choke in very important moments.
Oh my god, that was so close. I mean, like, I'm not getting it.
For me, a lot of that came from growing up afraid of making any mistakes, traumatized in my early childhood, punished for doing anything wrong even if it was my first time doing something. So, doing nothing, staying in my comfort zone, felt safer than failing. But this series is also about breaking that cycle. If you're stuck right now, ask yourself, what fear is actually holding you back? This video might flop, and I'm okay with that, because posting it means I've already won my first battle on this journey, which is beating the huge self-doubt, and I'm looking towards any new obstacles that comes on the way. So ask yourself, what is the one thing in your mindset that holds you back?
I'm so bad.
Maybe it's lack of self-belief,
I'm so ass. I'm so ass. I don't give a f. I'm barely moving. I'm barely moving.
If so, look deep inside of you and ask why are you like that? It's not going to be easy for some of you, especially if it's your first time trying to do this deep thinking. But trust me, it's worth the effort. It's going to make your life way easier and give you huge advantage over other people. It's going to make you stronger and more confident, which will improve your life a lot overall, not only your gameplay.
Oh my god.
Let's stop waiting for the perfect time and opportunities and start moving forward. Path to Pro starts now.
Subscribe to Ember right now.